Okay, we've chosen our spin bike for the exercise. How this works is you want to have your saddle lined up with your hip. So obviously in our terms we say on the iliac bone. Okay, obviously this is the easiest way to make sure that this is the proper setup for you. So on mine we've worked it out, so it's right over here, and it's on setting 13, and our height for the handlebars is right down at the bottom to ensure that we don't have too much tilt in our spine, and that we have a great setup. So I will show you how this is done. Okay, obviously what you want to try and do is make sure when your leg is extended that you have just a tiny bend in it when you're doing the pedaling. Okay, make sure your handlebars are firmly on, your hands are firmly on the handlebars. Okay, don't do anything silly by having your hands off the handlebars. It's not really conducive for the actual exercise, and it's not safe at all. Okay, so I will just demonstrate how this goes. Okay, one thing you always want to be very careful of, you don't want to have your RPM that's too fast. If you can try and do between a 90 and 110 RPM, that will induce the aerobic activity part of it. If you're going to go anything heavier than that, you are starting to delve into the strength and power training. Okay, obviously with aerobic, it is very, very contingent on the time. So if we're doing short intervals, we won't be doing aerobic. As we've stated before, we're doing 10 to 15 minutes, which will be using those specific energy systems. And that's it.